Alright, today we are playing Stellaris. A few mods on today. If you have any interest in all the mods I'm using, I will of course leave a link in the description. But basically, it's your usual gigastructures, a couple planet diversity stuff, and I have a mod to increase the usefulness of star bases. Because let's face it, star bases are relatively useless in late game and vanilla. Alright, today, assuming my computer wants to cooperate, we will be playing as Divine Imperial Order of Earth, because of course it is humans' divine right to rule over this galaxy. Let's give a basic appearance here. Alright. So, traits of humans. We got our little rapid breeders, because you know, humans are incredibly rabbit-like. Physically weak. Yeah, that seems fitting for humans. Unruly. Now, that isn't the most human thing I ever heard of. And intelligent. Can't go wrong with intelligence. And even more engineering, because engineering is great. Alright. Let's see. Of course, playing on Earth. And our little solar system here. We'll be playing on the galactic doorstep origin. So, hopefully that goes well. Government and ethics. Of course, we are an imperialistic, authoritarian government. Became spiritualist after a war with the machines. Yes, we went all colonists and Cylons. So now, we have taken religion instead of science. All shall bow down before the God Emperor. And of course, the militarist. We will be a feudal society that studies arcane societies. Advisor voice. Here we are, authoritarian. Doesn't really matter what you use, of course. Beautiful flag here, very exciting. And of course, we're going to be red because the galaxy will be rained red with the blood of our enemies. Alright, ship appearance. We're going to go with the machine ship set, which is gotten with a mod. Alright, and of course, God Emperor, using myself, because you know, I'm egotistical like that. Alright. Playing on a large galaxy with 4 spiral arms, because, you know, that's how it should be. 1 time guaranteed worlds. Empire placement will be random. I enjoy conquering primitives, so that'll be 5 times. And let's see, 14 empires, 2 to 4 advanced starts, 3 fallen empires, a random amount of marauders, crisis strength. I'm only going to have that at 1.25% because I'm not that great at the game. Alright. There we go. So who's all looking forward to the new Nemesis pack coming out soon? I am personally all for officially becoming the Crisis. Then again, becoming the Senate will be enjoyable as well. Okay. Here we are. The mysterious construct in our solar system was discovered a few hundred years ago. Due to its dark metallic properties, the artifact was named the Black Crown, and its majestic presence had profound effect on our society. It unified our people in both spirit and pursuit. Spaceflight became the highest priority of our scientific community, and the eager quest for this technology brought with it a series of other beneficial discoveries. The Black Crown turned out to be dormant, but we learned an important lesson. It is not the destination that matters, it's the journey. And now, thanks to the beckoning of the Black Crown, our species has the means by which we can visit the stars. Alright, of course, want Venus to be a terraforming candidate, because why not? We don't want a megastructure build cap, because who wants a build cap? Alright, two crises. Galaxy age. I of course want old. Alright, here we are on Earth. I don't recall Earth having a nebula, but you know what? Oh well. Nebulas are useful. Alright, we are in the southern outer rim. Better than being in the core, I guess. Alright, let's start with our research here. Research speed plus 5%. Always go for those. 20%. And engineering, 20%. Alright. You will begin surveying this little region. You snuck the Vigilant. And with this begins the human race's journey into the stars, led by the glorious God Emperor. Where all in this galaxy will bow down to his divine rule to ensure no other nation is foolish enough to use robots. Lesser Emperor Felatier Lodge is the new heir to our empire and will take the throne when our current ruler dies. Well, hopefully that is not for a while. Okay. Build us some research stations. Ooh, and we already have a possible planet. Always nice. Look how beautiful this game is. Probably looks better for those with better computers, but you know what it is. Best I can afford on my minimal paycheck. Our mysterious black crown. What does it do? Where will it lead us? How does it work? And most importantly, how can I eventually use it for my own goals?
Construction complete.
Alright. Build some mining stations. Put some slave labor to work. The Baltum Star Assembly. We have discovered artifacts from an ancient alien civilization on Alpha Centauri 3. They must have been active in this region of space approximately 12 million years ago, judging by the age of the artifacts. From what they have been able to piece together, our scientists theorize that these aliens, who called themselves the Baltum Star Assembly, were worm-like annelids, roughly 3 to 4 meters in length, that communicated with each other primarily through vibrations carried along their segmented bodies. They sound like bugs, and the only good bug is of course a dead bug. Would you like to know more?
Situation log updated.
Alright. The ISS Houston Active Vigilance has made a startling find on Alpha Centauri 3. The planet is teeming with alien life. For the first time in history, we have encountered life forms that did not originate on Earth. This amazing discovery has silenced those who believed we were alone in the universe, although none of the alien creatures found on Alpha Centauri 3 are sapient. It is likely only a matter of time before we encounter beings that are, and they will of course prove themselves useful to the greatness of the divine Imperial Order of Earth. And there we go. My news medias are all talking about the future employees of our order, the civilians, because of course, only humans can become citizens of our divine order.
Situation log updated.
Alright, so, of course, the new priority is to research habitable planets. Without the slightest warning, the mysterious alien gateway in our home system came alive. An energy surge pulsed out from the artifact, and for a fleeting moment, a glowing, vibrating orb filled the center of the structure. This remained of a former civilization may not be so dormant as previously believed. Although the gateway was open for no longer than a few seconds, it was enough to let through some space debris, rocks, and dust that upon closer inspection turned out to be a valuable resource. Alloys, always marvelous, especially early game. Always need more science ships. Can never have enough science ships. And I will move over to this little area, hopefully secure a couple choke points around us. Alright, let's see what we have. Anomaly research speed. Dodot, you shall henceforth be exploring the final frontier. You will go over here and leave a couple comments down in the bottom, and I will start naming governors, admirals, army corps, generals, starfleets after all of you. Alright, energetic spacefarers. News of the alien ships humming through the ether have reached Earth in many ways, ending the first chapter in the book of the Divine Imperial Order of Earth's bid for a stellar empire. Who are they? The New Mystic Order. Well met, humans. We are the New Mystic Order, and our wares bear the holy seal of Numa, goddess of fortune. She has long whispered of a distant civilization around the sun and the wonders we could achieve together. Our fleets travel the divine currents of cosmic energy wherever the winds of fortune take us, bring new deals every time we enter your lands. For a modest donation, the wonders of the universe could be yours. All transactions and credits, please. Well, that sounds fun. Ooh. Well, that is going to be a while. Alright. Who are you? Another Caravaneer. How exciting. bunk bed deployment. Alright, hopefully I eventually get enough for that.
Construction complete.
Okay.
Tactical retreat.
A construction ship. Hishma the Brooding has encountered a hostile hijacked fleet in the sun and is currently attempting to evade them. Well, who dares steal some of my warships? This is going to result in severe punishment. The throne of God. Centuries ago, a radical priest and their devoted followers on Earth have broke away from the established religions to form their own church. These extremists call themselves the throne of God and have been responsible for many atrocities and acts of terror over the years. Although they have kept a low profile in modern times, we recently learned that many of their agents have infiltrated our military. These renegades have secretly been diverting resources to the construction of a small fleet of starships at a hidden facility on Earth. When their treachery was revealed, the cultists blasted into orbit on their ships and fled to Mars. They must be stopped. How dare they not believe in the one true God, the great God Emperor?
Situation log updated.
Alright, let's go over here. Get rid of auto-generated. You missile. Because I personally love my Corvettes
Star system charted.
being missilized. Alright, and
Situation log updated.
study stars, because why not?
Anomaly found.
Yeah, I don't have time for that one. Alright, Alpha Centauri.
Tactical retreat. Vessels upgraded.
Alright, our first admiral is going to be Dormuga. Like I said, if you guys want a admiral or something named after you, just leave a comment in the below.
Attacking enemy vessels.
Alright, let us show these pitiful heathens why they should not challenge the might of our glorious empire. Our valiant space forces have skillfully disabled a ship in the Cultist Armada. It is mostly intact, and we are picking up faint life signs from inside its hull. Once we have eliminated all threats in the immediate vicinity, we shall conduct a boarding operation.
Situation log updated.
Yes, discover where all these heathens have come from, and where they are stationed. Alright. Let us heal this great Alright. Board that. You build me my first extrasolar spaceport. Ah, our first tradition. Well, in classic Stellaris,
Anomaly found.
begin with discovery. Alright. Oh, these guys are still my system.
Special project complete.
Alright, though the survivors offered stiff resistance, our boarding party was able to secure several prisoners from the disabled cultist starship. From them, we have learned that this conspiracy goes far deeper than we initially suspected. The agents of the Throne of God include several flag officers and high-ranking officials within our government. Mass arrests are being made on Earth, and all assets belonging to this cult have been seized. However, several of the starships they have built in secret remain unaccounted for. In the upper Okeans, the cult's leadership have vanished. We have picked up faint ion trails leading to several outlying systems. Well, this action only calls for one punishment. We will feed them to the bugs. Would you like to know more? Alright, on that note, I will be... Never mind. The uninvited. Once again, the slumbering gateway has come alive. This time it was not a boon, but rather a bane that came to us from the great unknown. A single, space-dwelling creature sprang out of the glowing gateway and seems to be on the prowl, answering to no kind of hailing or warning. We should move to eradicate this threat immediately. Well, on that note, we will end this episode on the date 2202 415. I will see you guys later.